It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New England Patriots. Strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wildcard Weekend on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They go play action now. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. 20, 10, and he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 48 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. And no signal, and I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Irving is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. Three tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best block. Look, you just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, certainly not how they envisioned the start to this when you give up the touchdown and they take a shot on the first play from scrimmage offensively, Charles, but it gets intercepted.
Yeah, instead of just trying to nibble and, work your way downfield, they tried to take a nice little chunk there. It didn't pay off for them. Now the defense runs on the field, having already given up a touchdown the first drive, hoping to get their legs under them and slow them down.
And all those mistakes, they just seem magnified here in the playoffs.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's May. Throw right side, Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Well, this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now Burrow. Green brings it in. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. This is Brown going up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 12. Hey, 10, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now.
It fights through, and now a crease. Still going. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Cade Otton, 81 yards. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Normally, you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
looking to pass. It's complete to Cole. And now off to the races. Down the line. The ball comes out. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
So nearly a disaster there, but fortunately able to pounce on his own fumble, and that remains a touchdown.
And think about the run and the effort put in there by everyone, including him. Could you imagine going that far and not finishing it off with a touchdown? Fortunately for him, he was able to do exactly that.
Looks good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw, it's May. Open man, there is Malone. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll throw with May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, May with it. That's caught. It's Malone.
Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
From the gun on third down, it's May. They swing this out to Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now an option play on second down. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. Nice and strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. May going to try to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And
takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll start out here with the option left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Patriots continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Play action, May. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Good coverage by Jaquan Brisker.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. That's taken in by Kraft. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Patriots! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are able to widen their lead here in this first half. May going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, 60 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead down to 20. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final down.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. To the air, May. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his man, complete. That's Malone. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Tucker Kraft, 37 yards. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And that's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Looking deep here for Chase. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here we go. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. That's to his running back, complete. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180, got.
Now it's Burrow. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So take away the touchdown. It's kind of been one of those games for these guys.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he bats it away and falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Henderson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw, May. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
23 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here is May. Now he's going to, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And this is blocked. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
That is a play that you just do not see very often, maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we knew that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
11 MT. 11.
First down.
Now Burrow. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Here we go. 11 MT. Tight. Right 80.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Gun.
Again, it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and they will remain well behind. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll throw with May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle, here's Henderson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's May. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Malone. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. He's going to try and do this himself. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 8-yard line.
He's going to keep this again. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Fourth down, here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henderson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. And all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
But he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Mustang 19.
Be ready.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. They'll try and do this, and tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Patriots, as they so often do, moving on to the playoffs as we say so long.